Oh, hello there. Hi, 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 hi. You have to forgive me today if my audio levels are a little bit off. Basically, I can't bear to wear like big boy headphones today. I do not feel good. So, oh my gosh, that's a little bit too close, isn't it? What do I normally have it on? I swear, is it like 22 normally? Or 22 milli? There you go. But hi, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, let me know if my audio levels are off at any point today, just because where I'm wearing these like wireless in-ears rather than having to have this draped over my whole head. It just like magnifies headaches, which I just can't deal with today. But yeah, me and Nettie are both sick at the moment. Surprisingly, the girls haven't caught any of it, which is mad. But yeah, hope you get better soon. Yeah, hopefully I'm on the tail end of it. I think waking up this morning was the worst it's been so far. But then as the day goes on, it kind of lessens, and then obviously you kind of get it in waves. So I don't know. We'll have to see. See what. Ugh. Crazy. Minecrafter wearing a Reforged shirt, playing Hytale. Can this guy pick someone to stand? Can he pick somebody to follow? Jesus. I'm trying to push my glasses up. They're not there. There we go. Lovely. So yeah, hi. Welcome to today's stream. Hope you're good. So we have something really, really cool today. So basically, Henk and Bread, who are developers for the Life series, the one that we do in Minecraft, they, as you know, had to basically make a adaptable version of voice chat for Past Life when we did that. Because obviously Past Life, we went all the way back into like alpha and beta versions of Minecraft. So they basically had to create a voice proximity chat that worked in those old versions, which they managed to do eventually. And what's really cool is they've been able to repurpose it for the Hytale server, which is awesome. So they're the ones that are they're the ones that have managed to set this up. So if I like just quickly jump on the server, and I'm just going to check that it's all working still. So if I go on this server, do need to get the password. I really wish you could bake passwords into your server settings. I find it odd that you can't. I find it really weird that you can't just pre-put a password into a server. But it is what it is. Where is it? That one there. Cool. Now, do I need to do anything still? Do I need to do pair? Pair. No. How do I do it? Voice ready. Voice connected false. Maybe if I relaunch it. I'm trying again. It worked fine earlier on because I hopped on the server with Bread and it was working just fine. So yeah, we're going to basically be one of the, if not the only server that actually has prox mod, which is bonkers. Oh, pair is one time only. Oh, okay. So if I just click connect on there. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now it's saying voice chat connected. So if I unmute my microphone. Yeah, lovely. Okay, cool. Now, the thing is there's no visual player in-game for you guys. You won't see anything in-game that will, like, show you that voice chat is active. Basically, I've got this teeny tiny little window off to the side where I can choose my microphone, I can choose my playback device, and all that other sort of stuff. So, yeah. So we got that. So I'm over here. So this is the server that I've jumped on with Grian and Timmy and everybody else like that. Issue being, though, is that like 70% of the server have now gone off skiing for a week. So, yeah. So there you go. Will it go public, the mod? No. They've sort of patchworked it to make it work for Hytale. It's only going to be on our server, and then basically when Hypixel themselves launch their official one, people will just use that. But yeah, they've no plans to give this out to the public at the moment, unfortunately. So yeah, so there you are. Right. I mean, I suppose a few things that I want to talk about actually before we start today is one of them is I've been trying to make a really simple mod, and for some reason everything keeps crashing. I don't know if anybody else has been playing with the asset editor, but I would love to know if anybody has any insight. So I'll show you what it is I'm trying to do. So if I go to worlds, I go to... In fact, I'll even just delete that world and I'll make a fresh one. So create creative mode, just call it something random. We hop into here. So So what I saw earlier on today was a tweet from somebody saying that they had to search really far and wide to go and find mushroom blocks. And I was thinking, oh, well, and they were saying they would love to be able to, one, grow mushrooms, kind of like with a bone meal equivalent maybe. But secondly, they would like to be able to, basically get all the different kinds of mushroom blocks, basically. So if I just jump into like this little flat world here, what I want to do first is put myself into there, open up the asset editor, and then let me do this. Okay. So tell me if I'm doing something wrong here. Okay. So I can create like a brand new pack. So pack, Martin mushrooms, Martin mushy. There you go. Martin. And then just do save. Right. So then what I'm wanting to do is I want to go to add. I go to item. And then I want to go to this. And say I duplicate the mush block from the main Hytale files. Mush block. And we're going to go for block blue, for example. Mush block blue. Just call it that for now. So everything in here looks good. And I can give the item to myself and I can place it down and everything's looking fine with this block. It just exists as is. And then what I want to do is I simply just want to get the where is it? The blue flat mushroom cap, or even blue common mushroom. Maybe we'll try that. Blue common mushroom that you find elsewhere. And if I go to, where is it? If I actually grab the blue common mushroom to start with from here. So I go to Hytale, blue common mushroom, boom, copy ID, bang. Right, so then in this new mushroom block that I've got, if I go to crafting and I go to input and I go add and I give it the item ID and I tell it we need 3 of them, for example, and we get 1 blue mushroom block from doing that. Obviously at the moment that's not going to do anything because there's no crafting menu for it to appear in. So I'm pretty certain if we look at, say, the crude pickaxe, or even like oh yeah, I guess we do crude pickaxe. So if I go to regular Hytale, we go to crude pickaxe, there you go. Or this crafting recipe as well. Let's look at this one. Maybe that's, oh no, maybe that's not where I've been going wrong. I think that's just stored elsewhere, isn't it? Whereas here, if I go to crafting, recipe, input, oh no, it still has the 3 recipes in there as well. Okay, so the big one that I want to do is I want to go for a bench requirement. And I want to copy this field craft one. So crafting, field craft, tools, right? Now watch what happens every single time that I do this on my own custom one, right? So I go to bench, I add a bench, bang, crash. Every time. So I don't know how to get past this. I don't know how to make this work in the way that I want it to. Like, it just keeps crashing. The only thing I can think of is maybe like right-click bench requirement and copy value. Is that a thing you can do? Ooh. Use the source editor in the top right, then paste in the new block. Okay, let's try that then. So let me give this another go. What does the error log say? I mean, I'm not going to be able to read an error log. But yeah, I can try adding it via source instead. Oh, there we are. Right, so let me just make this big bad boy a bit bigger. Try again. Jump into this world. So I could just try doing it with text and see what happens. But I do like the idea of trying Dom's thing. Oh, no. Okay, then we get to this point where even when I try to load the world, it then goes all buggered. So if I go to mods, my mod, common, server, item, items, mush block blue, delete that. Now I launch the game up again. But I just find it odd that it's specifically crashing when I go to add a crafting bench. Go. There we are. Let's try this again. You can edit source with any code editor. I mean, to be fair, I've got IntelliJ. I guess I could use that. It might be a bug, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll just report it as a bug real quick. Bug report. What is it I'm adding again? Let me do it. Oops. So it's asset editor. Make sure I've got the right name for it. But maybe if I can hard do it with code, maybe that'll get me past my problem that I'm having. Are you playing on the server or solo? I'll be on the server in a minute, yeah. I'll be on the server. Right, if I do my pack, and then I do add, so I'll show you what I'm up to again. Item, copy, mush block white, mushroom block white, create, mush block white. Not the best naming convention, but we'll take it for now. Okay, so we've got that, and then let's go ahead and find the, I mean, anything, honestly, in Fieldcraft, even if it's just like a crude bed or something. Where's crude bed? Bed, bed crude. No, that's not the one. It's bed crude I want down here. Furniture crude bed, there you go. Furniture crude bed, crafting. And then can I copy value, property recipe, crafting, right click, paste value. Okay. That's managed to surpass the crash. Good to know. So now if I do this and this, and then quickly just change the value of it. If I change this to mush white cap, wait, common white. That's a flower. No, so it must be mushroom cap white. Okay, let's do that. Don't want to copy path. I just want to copy name. How do I copy name? I mean, I suppose I can just, oh no, copy ID. There you go. Nice. So let's try that then. So mush block white. We only want one crafting item. We want 3 of those to make the block. Let's see if that's finally fixed it. So if I give myself mush cap, give myself 100, back to normal, to there. Okay, thank God. Okay, yeah, so it is a bug. But this is what I wanted to make the mod for, to do that. Another thing that I was struggling to do was I was struggling to add it to a different workbench. I don't know if you can do this. So like you've got the builder's bench. I'm curious whether you can do like custom stuff in there. So if I was to put in just the mushroom, I'm curious whether I could like do other things. So say for example, if I looked up I don't know, plank. Let's go for a full block. Let's go for, what was it? Greenwood, was it? Greenwood planks. Let's try that. So if I do crafting recipe, if I just copy value on that and change this over to here, paste value, there we go. And then I change the input type to the flat cap again. Boom. Oh, no, that is not it. Copy ID. No, wait, wrong one. Oh God, where is it? Mush cap white. There it is. Copy ID. So if I do item ID, put in 3 of those, or maybe 1, and it gives you 3. Then that's in the builder's bench. Will that now appear in a builder's bench? Have a look. Nice. Oh my God, it does. Oh yes. Although it's not making it for some reason. Why is it not making it? Why would that be? Why won't you let me make one? Is there a reason behind that? Categories. Let's remove the categories and see what happens. Have you given it an output? No, I haven't, to be fair. So is the output going to be mush block white? Is that the output? Does that fix it? Where have I gone wrong here? Primary output? So input. Oh, maybe it's because I've not input. Input 1, output that one. Maybe if I do 1 to 1 for now, maybe it just needs a value. No, how weird. Has it got a tier for the bench? I mean, the bench is maxed here. Bench requirement, structural, bench level required is default to 0. Maybe there's an issue with the output quantity. No. How peculiar. Maybe because you're in creative? No, it still seems to be the same. I'm wondering if it's the category that's causing an issue. Where was it? Was there a category for it? Oh, no, there's not. Resource type? Maybe if I get rid of those, does that change anything? It's weird that it's doing everything except for allowing me to craft it. That's the thing that I'm not understanding. Crafting, if I go to source, where we're looking, block type, definitions. Yeah. No, not sure. Not sure. But at least we managed to get around the adding a crafting thing crashes it. Let's make sure we can like kind of double verify that again. So let me do it again. So we'll start with delete that mushroom block. We'll just go for items. If I just make a blank item, does it do it then when I try to add a bench? So if I go to recipe, bench requirement plus, yeah, look, it's saying recipe input can't be null. Okay, that's fine. So input item ID. If I just get the where is it? Mush cap white. There we go. Copy ID. Bang, bang. Then we go back to here. Bench requirement plus crafting, field craft. Do that. Oh, is the game already crashed? Oh yeah, okay, it does. It does. So asset editor is crashing Hytale when you add a bench requirement. So I think it is just a bug. An annoying bug because it feels like it's kind of cutting you off at the knees with the learning process, but it is what it is. Right. Let's go to this screen real quick. Let me go to worlds. I'll jump back in here, file the bug report, and then we'll go from there. Just tried it myself. It works on Linux. What, as in you're not having crashes on Linux? I wonder if the crash is just solely when you add it when it doesn't have an input yet. Because it can't be that, right? I wouldn't imagine. Let me try one more time. Asset editor. Right, one more try. Asset editor, Martin. So let's delete blank item. Sorry, I know this isn't like everyone's cup of tea, this bit, but I'll be done in a second. And then we'll go ahead and play on the multiplayer server. So here we go. Item. Mush white block. Mush white block. Boop. Mush block white. So let's make sure we don't miss a step here. So crafting. Input. Make sure there's definitely an input. Mush cap white. Boop. Copy ID. So definitely got an ID, definitely got a quantity. Output is itself. I don't think you need to put an output, but just in case, I guess we'll put mush block white and quantity 1. So it's a 1-to-1 quantity, but it stays grayed out anyway. Maybe if I put 3, that's fine. And then let's see what happens here. So I'm going to move the asset editor over to this screen. The second that I press bench requirement plus, boom, crashes. So yeah, that's the problemo. Has anyone made a bone meal mod they can use to grow mushrooms or something? So there is a block, there is an item that can change the grow state, but from what I can gather, it doesn't appear to exist. Sorry, it doesn't seem to work in the way you would think for mushrooms. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, of course I can't load the world up now, can I? Silly me. Hold on. So mods, that one, server, items, mush block white, gone, and launch it again. I'm quite excited that I feel like I've got some like proficiency with this asset editor so far. I've not done anything crazy, but I'm at least understanding the input and the output of the situation, which I'm pretty chuffed with. The thing is the game crashes immediately, but the asset editor itself doesn't. So that's why I like tabbed out so you could see how immediate it happens. Yeah, let me write a bug report real quick. So, asset editor crash when attempting to add a bench requirement to custom items. Hytale itself instantly crashes. My only workaround currently is duplicating an existing item for the same bench. Item for the same bench. Could we please have autofill on bench categories to, i.e. builders, fieldcraft, etc. Nice. Done. Right, let's get onto the multiplayer server. Let's do it. Delete that world. Boop, boop. And world servers. Let me just hide the screen because I need to launch up our prox mod chat, or prox chat mod, sorry, and then get ourselves in the world. All right, so do that. Then join server. Can't remember the bloody IP address again. What's the password again? What's that? Yeah, cool. Type this in. Sweet. All right, we should be in and good to go. Lovely. We are back in the world. Something that I want to work on first and foremost today, actually, is Violet's workbench is in, and also my different variants are now available. So I suppose I could just do this, right? Yeah, there you go. Sick. You're missing items required to craft that item, Martin's copper. Am I? I thought they were right there. You're telling me I have them. How strange. Is anyone on the server? Just me at the moment. Hopefully somebody else logs in soon enough, and then we can do all that. Probably need a full one. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right, because it's taken damage. Right, with you. Okay, fair. I can put a proper one on. Let me make a fresh one. I mean, unless I've got the iron to make like a big boy one. Let's have a look. 4 iron, 2 light leather. I'm sure I can wrangle up 2 light leather. How am I doing on the iron front? Oh, sorry. I'll just do it with copper for now, maybe. What do I need for copper? Craft one of them. It's only the head and chest I need to do. 11 copper ingots. Got 10 there. Do I literally just need 1 more copper ingot? How very annoying. Let's run downstairs and go grab some copper. Right, nice. Hadn't thought about durability. I wonder if there's a way for it to negate durability. For it to ignore that. I bet you there's a way for them to do it. I say they. I'm the one who made that recipe, but still. Oh, I'm really intrigued now. I kind of really want to know. I really want to know how to fix it. It's fine. Durability needs to be max, and repair kits apparently reduce durability. Oh, do they really? What, like the overall durability of something? To say it was 100, then you use a repair kit, does it then cap out at 90? That's kind of mad if so. Oh, by the way, for the person who asked a moment ago if these are new headphones, yeah, these are, I don't know if you can see them properly. They are Shocks. They're the Fit 2 ones or something. Basically, I don't like wearing in-ears because I just got waxy ass ears. That's the truth of it. So yeah, basically I wanted some like over-ear ones, like some hover-ear ones. And these were just basically the best ones that like seem to be coming up over and over again. I didn't want buds because again they're in here. I just wanted some nice. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna look like me and be protected. Nice. Connect. Nice. Whoop. Nice, got him. Did I finish my helmet? Hold on. Martin's copper headband. Nice. And Martin's copper shirt. Yeah, let's go. All right, lovely. Let's do a bit of that. Sweet. Do have to just relog real quick to get the voice mod going. Servers. There we go. I should rename this server, actually. Edit server. Koreans server. That'll do. Close. Nope, that didn't work. Koreans server. Okay, so that's the commit button. Strange. Whoa! Hello, Scott. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello. You join me just as I'm about to log in with new prox mod, by the way, into the Hytale server that Grian's popped up. There we go. And just a moment ago, I got my cosmetics in, so I look like me, which is really exciting. I've got my headband, got my shirt. So basically, Violet, you might know Violet from the Nox crew and tons of other stuff that she's got on to do since working on MCC previously. Basically, she's got this thing called Violet's Workbench, or Violet's Furniture, should I say. And look, it's even been updated. You've got new TV heads, all these really cool cosmetics that are available. And then there's a special tab over here called Creators. And basically inside of here, you've got people like Chippy. You've got Squid has got a mask now, apparently. You've got my headband, my shirt. And then what I've done is I've then learned how to make a mod, which basically lets me add, because if you look at the base one, it's just the cosmetic. There is no armor qualifiers for it, like no benefit to wearing it. It's just purely cosmetic. But then I've managed to basically write a mod where I've basically duplicated the copper chest and then changed the model and the textures and everything, and then added the recipe into this tab specifically on Violet's mod. So it's cool. So you can take an existent mod and punch stuff into it, which is what I've done. So now all I have to do is basically just put in any full copper chest plate, full durability that is, and it spits out my stuff. So I can look like me, but, you know, not have to worry about everything else. It's pretty sick. So there you go. But yeah, so you join me. I am currently at the beginnings of, actually, maybe I'll let that grow a bit more. Or is that as much as that will grow? Or will it grow to another state afterwards? But this is the front of what is hopefully going to be the, this is the front of what is hopefully going to be like Shrek's cabin, if you will. So how does prox chat work there? And is it public? It's not public and it won't ever be public. Basically, it's been made just for us from a mod that was made for our Minecraft series that we did in like older versions of Minecraft. And basically, it's just for us to tide us over for now until Hypixel themselves throw out an official one. It's basically the plan. I don't know all the ins and outs of how it works, but yeah. Someone's made a prox mod thing. I saw that, but I think it's done more based on like, I think you have to be in Discord for it to work, maybe. Whereas this one, from what I can gather, is like true proximity, which is cool. But yeah, let me show you the picture of what I'm trying to make here. Is it that one there? It's like a really low res image. Oh, it's not even there. I don't know, maybe I didn't even save a copy of it. Shrek's Swamp House. I mean, really, I should have built it in a swamp biome, potentially, but I didn't. Kind of wanted to go for this kind of vibe. In fact, that's not what I was going for. That looks different. Where's the image that I saw the other day? I think it was this one. Yeah, it must be because I've already got the scale up on it. So I don't think I can make it look quite as fuzzy, but I want to go for this kind of thing. I think I'm already a lot wider on the front bit than I should be, but I wanted to make something in this kind of realm. It doesn't have to be exact, but yeah. So, yeah. So that's basically what we're trying to achieve here. Which, thinking about it now, I maybe need to go taller on this whole thing. I think probably what I need is I need to just get loads more of this wood. So what kind of log is that? That is a birch log. So I think basically I need to get a load of birch log and maybe make the general shape of it, which is what these trees here are. I'm just waiting for them to like fully mature, but I wonder if we can find some more birch trees somewhere else. I'm trying to think of where they might be. I mean, we could like delve over to this forest and just see what pops up, because it's in this direction. So I completely understand it's a brand new game, so I'm not complaining whatsoever, but is there a good bit of content or not yet? I'd say there is, yeah. I'd say there is a ton of like building capabilities in the game. There's an entire like progression system in regards to like armor and weaponry and stuff like that. You got the various benches. Farming is in quite a primitive state, but there is at least still progression for farming available. And there's like a cool like farming statue if you like max out everything on farming that you can go for. Aside from that, there's also memories as well. So there's like this kind of like completionist Pokédex kind of thing, or Pokédex, sorry, thing that you can do where every time you walk up to a unique creature for the first time, you'll gather memories from it, and you give those memories to like an altar or like a statue. And what it will do from there is it will basically allow you to unlock like extra crafting recipes and stuff, and also teleporters as well, which is the big one. Look, they're not angry anymore. They just sort of run around. Foxes used to be aggressive until the patch that dropped like yesterday. But yeah. Is there a certain biome where like birch trees grow or no? Started playing with Portals today, game changer. Yup. But yeah, I'd say there's a really good amount in there so far, and it's only going to continue to expand what they're doing with it. So I'm like pretty stoked about it. Maybe we already have the duck. I was just trying to get close enough to it to do that. I'm not seeing any birch trees here. Maybe we do just wait for the birch to grow them. But yeah, I would say in the coming weeks and months, the game's going to get that like polish on its initial features. Then they're just going to start going ham, and they're going to start like just rolling stuff out constantly. It's going to be great. Is your code at checkout available? It is, yeah. If you'd like to use that, that'd be wonderful. Loads and loads of people have been using that, which I'm very appreciative of. Thanks for that, everyone. The downside for having explored so much of my world is that I have to go crazy far to get new gen like the dinosaurs. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if there's a way to like purge the world or something. Or honestly, like, if you don't mind doing it, maybe just give yourself op in your own world. And then, oh, hold on a minute. Nice. Yeah, give yourself op in a new world, spawn in all the stuff that you previously had, and then just carry on with your day. You know what I mean? What's this bush? I feel like I've not seen this one before. Oh, it just gives you fiber. Maybe with a hoe you can grab it or something. Oh, is that a it's not birch, is it? The wood doesn't look too dissimilar, though. Let's find out what you are. Are you ashen? You're, oh, aspen. Sorry, aspen logs. We'll see what these are like. It might be of interest. A mod that might be good for us to get installed, actually, is a mod where... there's a mod where when you break a tree, it gets rid of the roots that grow with the logs. Then also, it plants a new sapling down for you, which I think would be pretty dope. Ooh. So that does give you blood petals, okay. You got those as well, nice. But yeah, I don't think there's a way to grow the mushroom caps currently. Because there's a special potion. There's a potion called like the grow up potion or something like that, which basically like forces the growth state of a tree or whatever you're pointing at to go up and down. Is that a mod that exists? The sapling one? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Also, I just realized I need to do a bit of farming. I had seeds in there, didn't I? I'll grab out the hoe as well. Apparently as well, torches do help in regards to in regards to growth. So if you have torches laid out, then that does help with placement of stuff. So worth whacking torches down if you're growing things. I think the reason I was doing that is because I needed some more life essence to upgrade this to tier 3. But I can get birch saplings once I hit level 3, so I won't need to go that far afield. It's just waiting for these to grow just takes a little while, a little bit of time. But yeah, let's have a look at the aspen log next to these. I don't hate it. I don't mind growing with, I don't mind like building with aspen logs for now. Who's playing right now? At the minute, it's just me. So annoyingly, a load of the people that are on this server have basically suddenly gone skiing, basically. So I've joined this server and then it's just going to be dead for a bit. Well, I say dead. I think we've still got like a very small handful of us. Nice. With planters, you don't have to bother with water. Oh, really? The planters are on the far right, aren't they? Over here. Ah. Oh, but I need work. Oh, I've not even workbench 2 yet. I thought I was. Oh, that'd be cool then. Yeah, I'll make a bunch of stone planters. Especially if you don't have to water. That'll save me a load of time. Because I'm not exactly near a body of water like I've been in previous houses. So that'd be good to do. Who's on the server normally? So normally we've got myself, Gem, Impulse, Grian, Jack, Ollie, Timmy, Scar, Skiz, and Caesar. Oh, but are the planters slow? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Skiz and Scar might be on this week. Same with Impulse as well, potentially. Yeah, have I got a good height for this? I'm just wondering if that's going to be all right height-wise. Wondering if that's going to be... Just trying to figure out, like, the shape of this. I almost feel like doing this in creative mode, then figuring out what to do with this. You know what I mean? Oh, Impulse is away for a week. Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, shall I maybe go into creative mode and see whether I can pop together this tree and figure out what the hell I'm doing with it? If I get like a screenshot of like the general shape of this, maybe I can have a tinker with creative tools, just see what I can do. Or at the very least, just haven't been able to quickly put stuff together would be nice. So worlds, creative, blah, 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 blah. Give me flat world, go. What are we building? We are trying to build Shrek's swamp, like his treehouse swamp thing. Don't really know why that. I just thought it'd be a fun thing to make. All right, let me open up that screenshot. Pictures, screenshots, Hytale screenshots. If I get a rough basis down to begin with. I really wish on this screen, when you open up this screen, that you can start typing, pressing T or enter. Put that in. Type in on creative menu. Please add the ability to trigger typing by pressing T or enter when you open the creative menu / inventory. Yeah. Right, we're looking for birch. Oop. I mean, now I would try using one of the tools that we have, but I don't know how proficient I'm going to be with them. Excuse me. I just do regular cobblestone. Let's get a hammer as well. Oops. Hammer. There you go. What the hell is that? Hammerhead shark. Is that a fish you can literally fish up? Bloody hell. Big lad. All right. Let's see if we can recreate this shape then. So it's 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Then we got 1, 2. Let me just slow my fly speed a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And it was 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. It was something like that. I can count it exactly. Give me a sec. So 1, 2, 3. We get the hammer as well. Cool. Nice. This will probably help me visualize this more compared to the screenshot. Yeah, cool. That one. Then 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I can do that, yeah. Nice. That is 2, 3, 4. I'm sure there's a nicer way of doing this, but I've not had a chance to really play around with the creative tools just yet. It's only a small shape that I need to make initially. 1 or 2 blocks. I'm going to assume that's 2-ish. Then we're going to go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. And we've got a load of birch here by the looks of it. So we go 1, 2, 3, double doors. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm short on one end. Which end is it? Sod it. If I just go to there, that'll be fine. All right. Excuse me. I love the little twisty tool. Nice. Window. Window. Simple wood window. I think I've actually got this kind of window at the minute. Yeah. Sweet. Door. We want the fruit door. There you go. Lovely. I've got a plank. I'm going to try and create it as close to what I've already got as possible. I think with light wood planks is what I've got. I'll tell you what would be nice is a replace tool. Because a replace tool is what I use quite a lot when I'm playing with the tools in Axiom. That would be really, really nice to have. Oops. There we go. Nice. I always forget you got to do this. So pebbles. Pebble block doesn't float. Maybe I'll put it as a bug as opposed to that. Pebble block. Float. Pebble blocks can float, but you can't place them without a block underneath them initially. There we go, nice. All right. Cool. So I think that's pretty much what I already had going on. I can't remember what I did like here, but oh, not gonna work. Oh, that just exists as that. Okay, fine. All right. So then what I'm trying to do here then is I'm trying to build up a big old 3x3. So we're trying to build the actual tree trunk. So shall I see if I can use any of these creative tools, see what I can do? How would I do this? There's boulder, tree. There's a forest brush, but I don't know what that does. What do you do? Oh, it just does like patchwork on the floor. Interesting. Is that like an undo? Yeah, Control Z. Oh, Shift and Z. Ah, okay, cool. Let's see. Tentacle brush. Maybe that's what I want, weirdly. Unless I do this in a... Maybe we do 4x4 instead. No, maybe 3x3 is better. It's about figuring out the shape and the size of this thing. Let me show you the picture again. Where is it? So this is what we're going for here. I suppose you want that big enough to climb into, but not so big that it's a struggle. Oops. Oh, gosh. The forest brush can spawn trees when you right click with it. Oops. Let's have a look. Which one's forest brush? That's not doing that for me. Oh, left click. Oh, gosh. Oh, bloody hell. Nothing to undo. Oh, so you can't undo the tree placements. Fucking hell. Yeah. Jesus. It's annoying. You should try including the swing set. Let me look at it again. Where is it? Yeah, I could try. I think at the minute I'm more just trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to do this shape. I mean, what sort of... I suppose part of it as well is understanding what I can actually spawn in by default, or what I can actually get access to. Like if I do like branch, because some of the trees, like the azure trees, have those really cool branches, right? Like look, you've got like azure branch corner. Like, can I get access to that or no? I don't know if I can. So I don't want to make a bunch of stuff and then not actually be able to do it. You can choose the stump of a big Hytale tree in options. Is that in the forest brush, is it? Have a look. Let's have a look. Boulder forest, yeah, it might be the forest brush. I mean, how do I just make like a simple... This is what I want to do. I want to just do like a simple brush. Oh wait, what's that? See what I can do. I can do the potion. Does that help? Grow. Does that work here? Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. Fine. Let's have a look. Hold on. Height and width. I'll do a height of like 20. Oops. Okay, wait, hold on. I've got a height of that. Materials. If I put in birch. If I put that into there, what will that do? No, that's not doing that. No, that's not doing what I wanted it to. Oh my god. How am I getting this so wrong? I don't understand. Let's have a look. I mean, what if I just want to make a general brush? Just for... Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go old school with it. Let's just manually place stuff. I don't want to spend a stream trying to figure out the tools. So let's say we want to do a 3x3 of this. Maybe even 4x4 potentially. There we go, back by a block. Yeah, maybe that'll do the trick. See, if it started there and then it went up. Something like that. take out the corner blocks. Maybe go down by like 2 each time. Something like that. It's going to be so much wood though, dude. Jesus. I mean, we're in no rush to get this build finished. We've got a while until everybody comes back. Let's see if we can mix in some like birch stuff as well. So like birch. What else have we got? I mean, there's birch full trunk as well. What kind of wood is that? Light wood. Light wood. I mean, there are like light wood stairs, but I don't know how I feel about that. I suppose it's maybe roofs we'd be considering as well. I mean, I suppose it'll be tropical roofs, but I don't even know if they're actually in the game. Like, that's the kind of situation we'd be looking at, right? Doing this kind of thing. Oh, weird. Oh, well, that's a bug. What's that called? Tropical wood roof. Tropical wood roof corners. It appears like a yellow hue wheat type roof instead of green. Can the hammer change its look? Let me check. I don't think the hammer works on non-stone stuff, does it? Unless I'm mistaken. No, it doesn't work. Tropical roof corners. Nice. Keep them going in, dude. Tropical, tropical, tropical. We could go steeper with this, maybe. How do these work on corners? Oh, see, they look okay on the corners. Maybe this would be the way to go if I'm trying to recreate it. Where's the picture? Boop. Then maybe if I can get some tropical... Oh, I could do this and I could do them on like an angle, maybe? Ah, I thought I could place it like a slab. Oh, that's annoying. What kind of grass blocks could you put in there? Or like moss blocks, maybe? There's full grass. That moss. Green hanging moss. How would that look there? That's annoying. It's about figuring out how to use these in an effective way, isn't it? That would fit the vibe check, though, for sure. Definitely more what we'd be kind of gunning towards. I suppose actually I should build from here outward. Can you do like vines on the walls that like hang down? If I do like this. Ah, you can. So I have more of this on this edge. Excuse me. Vine rug. No, that's not really what I'm going for. Moss. Ooh. Little bit of combo wombo on it. Actually, I think the jungle roof. What was it called again? Tropical. Sorry, tropical roof. So there's shallow and there's normal. Obviously the corner's busted, but for now. Kind of goes along with the vibe of it, doesn't it? Suppose you then want to do... Oops. Wait. How did I do it before? How did I make that corner work? Oh, so you were sideways, then I went like that. Okay. So sideways, then I went like that. Ah, okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. Nice. I think more of this should be wood than not, you know what I mean? I tell you what, I'm going to go around and get rid of all these trees. They're going to bug me otherwise. The funny thing is I've got to make all of this, and then I'm going to have to bloody build it all in build it all in survival. But I don't mind that. I suppose one thing I've not checked is whether this ramp here is even possible. But worst case, I will write a mod that will let me have that kind of roof. I'll just trade like grass blocks for it or something like that. You know what I mean? I have that capability. I can kind of see the vision coming together already. Actually, this is cool. I'm vibing this already. Ah, so it doesn't handle corners super well. I suppose what I could even do is I could do a bit of this. I love how the wood scatters on drop down. After the update, it falls into a single wood block that you can pick up. I hope they reverse. Oh, I hope they reverse it. Oh, wait, what? Does it? I'd maybe do smooth stone instead of cobble. Yeah. It's pebbles, honestly, that I'm going to be using. I find the pebbles have that kind of like slightly fungi look to them, which I really like. I think it looks good. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Almost want to go like slightly shallow. In fact, maybe even a flat there. Yeah, that could work. Oh, how is it I can't place on the side of you? Weird. Where's the steep one? Yeah, there we go. We want to let some of the wood poke through here on occasion. Maybe add leaf blocks to create some extra poof in places. Yeah, I like the idea of that. I don't know what you can really do with leaves, though. Leaves. Can you... I'm assuming you can pick those up with shears, right? Yeah, we could definitely play with that. Even on like a ground level, we could do that. Yeah, we'll play with that afterwards. We'll get the general shape down, and then we'll figure out the rest from there. So you're going to be there. I suppose it's trying to figure out how we're going to do that route that comes down. I'll do. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit of a vibe, isn't it? So what we got? We got hollow roof and steep. Oops. I think it definitely needs to steep into there, doesn't it? Yeah. And this side can be a lot more shrouded. Maybe if I start with is there just like a full moss block for now? Let's go for that. Let's go for dark green moss block. That'll do for now. Building this in survival is going to be hell. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to like try and build something that I've never really done before. Because I really do need to get better at building in general. Like, I'm just not very good. Haven't been for quite some time. So I like the idea of there being a break there. Or I like the idea of kind of like stacking the heights there a little bit. There you go. You've got the palette making and planning down. Yeah, we're on the right trajectory. Get some more of those flats down, actually. Tropical, boom. Oops. Yeah, get more of those flats down, I think will help in places. The flat go better there? Did you fix the blue mush block already, by the way? Or are you just focusing on building now? I think I found the answer, responding on Twitter. So, we found the answer as well. Basically, it seemed to be a case of whenever you add a crafting bench, or sorry, a crafting bench requirement, I suppose, it was just crashing. The only way to get around it was duplicating an already existent thing for that workbench. Or, I didn't try it, but I'm assuming doing it hard code by the editor. Or source code editor would probably help as well. But I'm intrigued to see what your response was, actually. I want to see what your fix was. Also, hello, Joe. I don't think we've actually spoken one-on-one just yet, but Joe, if you don't know everybody, has been making really cool videos on all forms of modding for Hytale. Really good, clean videos if you want some tutorial stuff. Absolutely go and check him out. Doesn't like the empty bench requirement object. Manual editing that one block. Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's basically where we got to with it. So that'll be fine. Out of curiosity, what text editor do you use for your stuff? Oh, yeah. I think actually more of the wood is exposed up here, isn't it? Let's try and do a bit more with this. Notepad++. Okay, fair. I'm going to try and bring that rounded shape in a little bit. I think we've really got to... I tell you what I really need to do here is start sloping the hell out of this. Yeah. Maybe even flatten this out for a couple blocks. Whoops. Oh, weird. Oh, God. What is it doing? Oh, it tries to place it on top of it. What in the world? How strange. So that goes from steep. Maybe I tell you what, we'll do one more steep, then maybe a shallow. See how that feels. And then flatten out there, I suppose. Oh, I don't like the way that places at all. That's really annoying. I can't figure out where the fucking placement of it is. Sort of having to place two. There you go. Maybe we do... maybe another shallow there, or another flat even. Okay, that's fine. How's that looking? Yeah, it's got a feel to it, hasn't it? I like the vibe of that. Let me get some like softwood stairs. Is it stairs? Hold on. Let's have a look at the stairs. Lightwood stairs, sorry. Not softwood, lightwood. I want to try and like bring that shape in a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of a feel. Ooh, hadn't thought about doing that before. Actually bringing in the stair placements here. Yeah, there's something happening here. Don't know if it's necessarily something amazing, but something's happening. Just feels very square, doesn't it? Which I'm trying to avoid, but it's going to take a moment. I mean, maybe that's where like the bushes will kind of come in handy. Even if it's just like bush, regular bush. Oh, we need a type of bush we can actually place though. Lush big bush. Oh, so you can place it on the ground, but not there. So would I have to have a grass block maybe for it to work? Oops. How does that look? Oh yeah, you know what? It's taking on a shape. It's got some form to it. I almost want to move all of this like off to the left slightly. Dare I try and use the bloody prefab selector? Where is it? What about the vertical slabs? Yeah, I haven't really played with those just yet either. Lightwood slab. We could definitely give those a little toy around with as well. Oops. That could help in areas here. Have to be quite selective with those, I think. Yeah, we can work in some grass blocks as well. Did have to be full grass though, is the thing. Did have to be full grass like that. It's just the hue is going to be a bit different, isn't it? I don't know which hue would sit better among those because it's quite a difference. That's why I was thinking this dark green moss block would be a good shout. That kind of vibe going on. Again, it's quite dark by comparison. Yeah, should we see where's the entity selected? Let me do inventory clear. Oh, op self. Inventory clear. There we go. It's not dark, it's shading. Yeah, I mean in places it will be for sure. Right, where is the tool then that I'm looking for? It'll be the prefab selector tool. Is that what I'm using? Select a prefab by clicking its anchor. No, that's not it. I need area selector tool, I suppose. Area selection tool? No. Maybe it's in here. Import image, sound, instances, particles, builder tools. Extrude hitbox tool? No, I feel like is hitbox more for entities or no? No, that's not it. Selector tool. Where's that? Sorry. Am I going mad? Where is it? Selection tool. Got it. Thank you. Okay. So if I just make this easier, I don't know if I necessarily. I don't know. Maybe let's try and using it. Let's read what it says. So what I'm going to do actually first, I'm just going to put this here. So I've got a left point to pick. Hold and select on the first axis. Ooh. 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 Oh, jeez. Okay. Sure. Shift and that to move the selection. Okay. We've got that. It's more I want to just bring that top part of the roof up a bit. Or move it, sorry. Okay. So then how do I move you? Let's read the instructions. Copy, move, rotate. E to show the move tool. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. It needs to be slightly off center. I don't think I've even moved it that much, have I? Oh my god, yeah. Bam. Get off the tool. How do I hide the selection? Clear selection. Oh! No, wait. Oh, I had it. I liked it. I liked where that went. Oh. Try again. Okay, good. Oh gosh, how do I get back to the selection tool again? The not rotation tool. Move tool. No. Wait, play selection. Try again. I think it's because I have sprint as my I have sprint on R, which is probably what threw me out of that option just then. Cool. Now we want to do move tool. And we just want to squidge you across to there, I think. So it's like slightly above the front door. There. Right, how do I commit that movement? How do you commit the movement? Because when I cleared the selection before, it didn't do it. How do I do it? How do I do it? Right click to paste and exit. There you go. Then clear. Yeah, dude. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Nice. Okay. I think I like that positioning better than the previous one. Maybe if I do... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I like the positioning of that a bit more. I want to figure out how I can make these kind of come down a bit more. Is there something I can do to kind of bring that in, I wonder? Like, would dark moss here be ideal? Maybe that does. Maybe that helps bring the hue of the green down a bit more. Just on that underlip. If we're doing shading, as we were saying. Then we do a bit of this here. Oops. I do like the roof as it slopes down there. I think that's really cool. But yeah, it's about figuring out how to pull this down through here. I mean, that does mask some of the corners of this. So can I duplicate the... Actually, no, I won't. Oh, gosh. It's getting rid of a lot of the wood. this is such a hodgepodge. What a mess. But we're getting there. Let's figure out what to do here. I need the regular roof here, don't I? Regular roof, regular roof. That look better if it was like that. Yeah. The yellow, by the way, is just a bug. Is it possible to bucket up that brown water block we come across in your single player world? If you want to go full swamp, it could work for terrain. We can try. Yeah, hopefully it's dependent on pickup location as opposed to like current location. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's starting to come along. Where's the... I need the slab one. Where is it? Slab, there you go. What I'll do for now is if I just do this, it'll make my life easier for placing these. Oops. Oh, bloody hell. The shift undo that? No. Kind of works. Sure. It looks so bizarre from the inside. It looks really weird. It's cool though. I mean, not that I need to decorate this inside bit, but you know, I could absolutely do like this kind of thing on the inside. Just so it's a bit nicer to look up at elsewhere. Just adds that variety in. Nice. Let's see what we're doing here. There's the planks. Planks. I don't have any of the planks. Lightwood plank. More Bannerfall members. Oh, have they announced some more? Should we have a look? POW creation. So if you don't know, there's a new POW SMP on its way. Who have we got? Ooh, okay, they look cool. Hold on. Check this. So you've got Owen doing God knows what that is. Look at that. Jesus. Lion head knight, I suppose. Or warrior. And then you've got Luan, who I don't know, almost looks like a trickster, sort of like circusy kind of act. I don't know. Oh, Gladiator. That's a good shout, actually. Yeah, Gladiator is a good idea for that. And then you've got Eloise, and you've also got Beck. So we've got this kind of like angelic, like mage, like healer situation going on here. And then you've got Beck, who just looks like she's going to tank anything that comes her way. Is this for D&D? No. This is a new SMP that the POW Creations guys are doing. So it's called Bannerfall. Have you not seen the trailer yet? Let me pull the trailer up real quick. Where is it? Trailer. Here it is. Let me turn this up. Full screen. Oh, wait. I think I've still got Hytale music playing somewhere. Hold on. There it is. Turn that off. Now we play the trailer.
in, wary traveler.
Rest your feet by the fire while I get you a drink.
You have the absolute joy
Nay, the privilege.
of finding yourself in
The
Blue
Red Kingdom. Life is amazing here.
Bountiful crops,
Lush beaches.
Our
Our
Knight's
Night
Guild
Guild is second to none.
deep forests.
Sprawling mountains. If you need a job done, our rogues will see to it.
If you fancy a challenge,
Our dungeon nearby will pose a fair one. Just be sure to contact our Mage Guild first. But above all, absolutely watch out for
do not even fraternize with
the
Red
Blue
Kingdom.
A bunch of low-life,
Backstabbing,
honorless,
cowardly, no good, generally awful plights on this earth.
Keep it
Damn.
between us two.
But we're planning on wiping them out soon.
So what say you? Ready to join the ranks of the Red Kingdom?
Is the sound busted for anybody else? Don't know. Sounded okay to me. Right, here's me planks. There we are. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it is like that. Okay, good. Whew, phew. Okay. Let's figure out what we're doing here. Maybe I need to be a bit more methodical about this. I feel like I've been a bit messy with this so far. I think it's kind of getting there. We need to do a bit more of this. And maybe then like the regular ramp. Yeah, that's a nice slope to it. So can I duplicate that? If I grab the selector tool. If I grab the selector tool and then just get this here to oops, to there. Can I then duplicate it? What was the key? Duplicate, paste and continue. How do I copy you? Duplicate, paste, and continue. Oh, shift and right click, sorry. No, wait. Oh, wait. Shift copy. Copy selection. And if I move that across to there. And then what's paste? Oh. No, that didn't do it. I could probably even come in even steeper there. Maybe it just goes straight down from there, potentially. Maybe even lower than that. And maybe a little bit of this on there as well to kind of cover up the... It's feeling very bloated there, I feel like. I feel like I want it to feel like it properly narrows upwards and inwards, you know what I mean? I mean, I made it... I mean, how big is it inside of here now? It's only 2 by 2 inside, so it shouldn't feel that mad. I mean, honestly, what might be better for me to do for now is make a decent circle and then style it out afterwards. I know I'm well aware that I'm kind of like undoing a lot of work, but I think maybe it'd be better for me to do... Mounds aren't symmetrical anyway, yeah. But if I can make it irregular after the fact, I think that would be better. Right, so if I bring this in this way. If I take that and I do, is it Shift C? Copy 21 blocks, okay. And then how do I paste that? There's Shift right click. Oh god. I think I'm struggling with these tools just a teensy bit. Like if I could just make this into a square, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm nothing if not a trier, chat. Maybe we do that. Maybe we block it out like this to begin with. Then we worry about everything else. I'll get there. Excuse me. Let me try the selection tool again. If I can just get my head around the selection tool, I'll be grand. Okay. So it's Control C to copy. And then what is it to move it along? There's Move tool. Attach selection to cursor. Show Move tool. Show Rotation tool. Paste and exit. It's just right click. That's the part I guess I'm not understanding. So I want to take this selection here and I want to copy it like twice. Shift V. No. Shift C. Copied 11 blocks. Yeah. Now how do I do that? No, that's not working. I want to basically copy this and then duplicate it. That's all I'm trying to do. Then use the paste tool. Oh, wait. Okay, so I need a paste tool to do this. Paste tool. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my sweet Jesus. Okay, hold on. Oh, God. How do I go up? Oh, God. But how do I make it move upwards? Because doing it like that's not working. So how do I move that upwards a teensy bit? I was expecting the multiplayer server based on the title. Yeah, well, I was on there, but nobody else was on. And then I was like, oh, like, we should... I want to try and get this build figured out. So how do I move it upwards then? Does it tell me? Where's, like, all the tooltips and stuff gone for the creative tool? I mean, I suppose I can just move it then now. But there must be a way to move it up and down the axes, right? Yeah, where have all my tooltips gone? The ones that tell me how to use stuff. How do I get those back? Is there a way to bring those back? Legend. Somebody said the legend's on L. Ah, legend, thank you. And like I'm saying legend to you, but also in general. Okay, let's have a look. Shift prefab, forward, backward, left, right. Oh, page up. There it is. Bingo. Oh, that's so much better. Then if I rotate it a little bit. Let's do this as a bit of a hack and a cheat for now. We'll see how this plays out. Then we can like tidy stuff up in post. Okay, okay. Now we're thinking with portals. Okay, this is coming together a bit more now. The hitbox is really peculiar on these ramps. Right, let's do, let me see if I can get quicker with this. If I can get good with this, like my designing could like just be so much faster. And then how do I do that? If I wanted to clear that selection, paste and exit, duplicate, copy. Is there a way to delete a selection? Clear. Ah, cool. Sweet. I like that. And then it was delete key to get rid of that. Sick. Okay, cool. Nice. Right. Oh, whoops. Oh, God. Oops. Cool. Yeah, awesome. So select a tool. Oh. So there. Then we want to do copy, paste tool. Dope. Okay, this is starting to feel a bit better now. Probably be way tighter there. There's the steep slope. Cool. Nice. Get those moss blocks back in. Definitely just heard a gunshot. Should I be worried about that? Okay, we're getting there. It still feels very square though at the minute. But we'll find our way. Maybe this actually needs to just be taller for the effect. Not sure. Copy. Oh god. What does that actually put it in the floor? Oh god. Shift Z. Okay, there. Yeah, I think all of this just needs to be tighter. Yeah. And I want it to kind of like get a bit overgrown here as well. So the crazy bit is going to be if you build this with a back and interior, you're definitely going to scare some of the hermits with your power. Well, that's it. I've got a week. I've got a week where they're away, and then where some of them are away, to get this all together. If I can pull this together before they return, the power will be in my hands. I do like this sort of staggered vibe I've got going on here. I think leaves will be good. It's just about whether I can actually use these tropical leaves. Let's see how these look when they're in use. I mean, they could be quite good for masking a lot of areas. The hue looks a bit different, doesn't it? Hmm. Okay, cool. Nice. Cool. Where's the other vines gone? More sort of lush ones here and there. Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. It's feeling a bit more together, shape-wise. Ooh, gonna be jumping on after having a lovely steak. Let's go. To be fair, I'll probably come on and we can test out the voice mod if you want, Caesar. And I can start trying to figure out whether I can even grab these tropical wood things in vanilla. Right, let me look at the where's the asset editor? Even just look up tropical roof. You have a nosy. Hytale tropical roof. Tropical roof. Crafting, recipe, input. So tropical wood, cool. Bench requirement. In the builder's bench. Okay, so it looks like you can. Tropical wood. I need wood underscore tropical wood. I need block, don't I? Where is it? Resource type. Oh no, not resource type. Where is it? No, that's not it. We got planks. No, not that one. Input. Trunk. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. The word trunk. Hold on. Tropical trunk. There it is. Oh, it doesn't appear as an item. Uh-oh. Suppose we'll just figure that out when we get to it. Whoops. I mean, I could always fly to it in my single player world, see whether it's there, because there's loads of stuff that's in the game, as in like in the files, but not necessarily everything is accessible in exploration mode. That's the problem we're going to run into. But anything that's in there, we can force into the game just via like a personally written mod. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, the scuba gear is a good example, yeah. Let's bring all this down to here for now. So when you're inside, we want this to feel kind of okay. Is that visible from the outside? It is. know it seems silly designing the inside, but it would be nice for it to have some, for it to make some sense. You know what I mean? It's coming together. I like it. I like it. Let's get that moss block. Where is it? There it is. Where's the regular roof? There we are. Just looks so bulky there, doesn't it? I think it almost needs to die out there, potentially. In the picture, I feel like the roof only went up about halfway and then it was more trunk. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to get like super one-to-one. Like I'm still new to a lot of building, period. So I'm just going to try my best and then see what we end up with. Might see if moving it this way at all might help. Moving this like this. I'm just wondering whether doing this would work. Where was it again? The move tool. We're moving it that way. Again, just moving it along a smidge more. Then what's the commit button again? I always forget. Paste and exit. Yeah. Let's try that. Having one side go up higher, though, would look more like overgrowth. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have like this side be the peak of it, and then everything sort of cascades down from there. It just looks so stuck out all the time. Trying to give it a much steeper incline than what we've got currently. Oops. Looks quite cute so far. I'm trying, yeah. It's. I see. That's a better vibe. Where's the other vines that we had? Those ones there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah. Where's the paste tool? Control copy. And oh no, undo. No. How do you initially place it down in the world? You have the paste tool. So you do that one, you do control copy, then you have that there. Oh, there it is. I see it this time. I wasn't seeing it before. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Where is it? There it is. Is that the right spot? Why does that look so wrong? There it is. Let's get in there. It looks like a huge dead tree, maybe a branch off the side. Yeah, that's the goal with this. That's what we're trying to make it look like. But yeah, we definitely want to have like branches reaching off the edge for sure. Just about figuring out where to put those. Hosting a mod jam at the end of the month. Fancy judging? Yeah, sure. Sounds cool. I've been nerdy about that sort of stuff. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is looking okay. I feel like I say that every 20 minutes and I end up undoing the majority of it. Ignore me. Okay. Trust the process, yeah. I've gotten better at doing that. I have made some like cool stuff in the last like 18 months that I was proud of. I think my process just takes a lot longer than everybody else's, partly because I don't have a mind's eye, so I struggle to even like visualize things in the first place. But then equally as well because I just am inexperienced with it, honestly. That be the truth of it. Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? Maybe we've got to try and figure out how this is going to branch out with like. Oop. Cool. Trying to somehow make this come together and look cohesive. Hard to make it look like thin and elegant when there's not that much to really work with. You know what I mean? Is there a block that has bark on every side? There is. Yeah, you can get the where is it? Like or at least I think there was. Where is it? White wood. Is that it? Oh no, what was it? If I do birch. That's it, birch tree trunk. There we go. Which might help with some of this. Yeah, I definitely think that would help. And not these top instances. Oh, God. Getting there. Yeah, it's starting to come to life a bit, isn't it? I think this, like, what's this called? Hanging green moss. The hanging green moss sitting on the floor is a really nice touch. I think that's helped give some like variance in the height of it. I guess the hanging green moss, actually, if I try this on here, you must be able to have it on an overhang, right? Like if I put like this there, then put this here. Ah, you can. Well, it can just kind of hang there as well. Interesting. Okay. We definitely need less of that there. Nope. Where's the shallow roof? Jungle shallow. Jungle shallow roof. Oh, is that massive? Have I used that yet? I don't know if I've even used that to begin with. Maybe I've not used it. Probably do with implementing some of this. Be good for a roof overhang. Let's have a look. Oh, annoyingly, it sits one block too far. But I guess if I do this, why don't you qualify? Ah, I see. You place it on the front piece. Oh, I see. So you got to place it like that. So it has to be placed in that sort of fashion. I think as well, what might be worth doing here is replacing all of this with stone. So we have the part of it that was a tree, and then we have what we've built up like manually around it and under it. I think that could be interesting. So not all of it is going to be what we're looking at. I like the idea that maybe like this part here would then be wood. The curved branches are actually on the table just as... Wait, what? The curved branches are actually on the table, just it's not recorded in Google yet. Oh, okay. I mean, I can have a look. Where is it? Are they called curved, are they? Curved. Branch. Let's have a look. Yeah, like corner branch. Here we go. Crafting, recipe. Yeah, it doesn't say there's a recipe for that just yet. It's getting there. We can maybe come down from here. And this would help here. Oh, that effect helps. Oh, that does give it a bit more shape, doesn't it? Dope. Cool, and there we go. I think honestly we could even come in that way a bit more. Tuck it in tighter. So it makes it feel more like we've actually come in and like invaded the space. You know what I mean? Nice. And then yeah, it looks like then this is all like additive onto the house. Excuse me. We'll obviously mix in more of these kind of bricks as well. Getting there. Says for the 20th time. Cool. Oops. What I need to do is I need to expand this outward. Like that. And then have some form of like fence there. I mean, with jungle. I don't know, I'll do fence or post. Maybe post is better to put in. No, fence. Or beam. Maybe beam. Beam. That's what we want. Jungle beam. Redwood beam, maybe. Kind of don't know how I feel about how that sits. I want something to show that it has some support, but I don't know if beams are necessarily the way to go. A bamboo ladder might be a shout. No. Doesn't sit gates. We can try a fence gate. I don't know how these look. Not seen them before. Yeah, that could be a shout. Could even go maybe a beam and a gate. Like combine the two. How does that sit? Oh, it doesn't sit quite where you'd want it to. And honestly, even just that alone. It's a shame they don't connect up. You know what I mean? But it's starting to feel more like purposeful now, isn't it? I think it's starting to feel more like somebody's actually trying to live here. Put some cheeky planters here as well. Sort of doing exterior decor before doing the rest of it. Don't know if I'm just avoiding having to do more of the tricky tasks, but... what else we got? I don't know, maybe that is good to do now, because it kind of starts pulling it all together, doesn't it? Was looking a little bit too diagonal. Yeah, because it looks like I'm living in the base of like a pre-existent thing. Yeah, this is tidying up a bit more. Yeah, this is cool. I don't know. All of a sudden, in the last like 30 seconds, it suddenly feels like it makes sense. It's getting there. Let's see if we can start working back in some of these taller scents as well. Let's see if we can slope this out, by the way. I wonder whether we can get some nice texture in here with the roof by having some of like the shallow roofs. So if I do jungle shallow, and then just putting them in just randomly. You know what I mean? Just like doing that on occasion. Just randomly just gives it a little bit of elevation at times. You know what I mean? Just sort of like texture out the shape of it a bit. Maybe have them more face this direction. It's just more than the bamboo itself is then a bit exposed is what I'm hoping to avoid a bit more. Let's get more of that tall standing stuff there as well. Simple ladders and simple wooden shelves are really nice to use. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the ladders. Simple wooden ladder. Ooh. Would that solve our issue here, maybe? Don't hate it. That'd be annoying to interact with, though. Hmm. Fence gates the other way around with nothing underneath them is also nice. Yeah. Or honestly, wait. Ladder. Might even like the crude ladder. How would that look? Because the crude ladder is very, very Shrekky. More not wanting to get caught on the ladder every time you try running in. Like every time you go through the door, the worry that you're going to get like caught on it. Oh, God. And even that has somewhat of a vibe to it. Quebec ladders. Quebec ladders look kind of cool. They're a bit textury, aren't they? They look very standalone, though, is the only issue with those. And I don't know whether they'll be accessible either. Upside down stairs, we can try. Just they're quite aggressive, the stairs. By aggressive, I mean like they're thick. They thick. Deadwood trees, though, maybe? I mean, maybe the overhang's just a bit much. I don't know. What can I put in the in here? Can I put mushrooms into these planters? Oh, I can. I think what will help is when these aren't yellow either. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the progress we've got so far. Really happy with it. I think it's definitely a case of all of these need to be overhangs, right? Like, it's just annoying that you have to place them like that. But I think this would be really cool if someone like just came upon it. I think it's got a vibe to it. Oh, I just thought maybe we could do this for this part of the roof. Let's see how that would look. Maybe that help give some like shape to it. And if we just have the occasional one where it's like that instead. You sort of stagger the shape of these. Just so from the side it's not like the same shape the whole way. And where are those flats that we had? Looks a little manic though, doesn't it, when it's a bit more Ah, I hadn't realized that the texture passing for moss also does the corners. The reason I'm doing this, chat, is just so I can do all of these overhangs. Question is when do we turn the corner? I guess maybe there, right? Not all of these will be like this. Because I think some of it should like just go to random spots. Cool. I wouldn't mind having some of the steep wall bits like here as well. I think that could be quite cool. Yeah, there you go. Getting a little bit of a vibe in here. Dope. Need to figure out what to do on this corner. Maybe like a smaller one. Almost need to do this because then you get like the corner twist, which actually looks quite nice. It fans it out really nicely. Maybe add some more of those hanging vines on the overhangs. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Right, then we wanted the smaller one, didn't we, for the corner. So 1, 2, 3, bam. Just got to figure out how to ascend from here. We can hollow more of this out as and when we go. But for now, we're just working some wood and some other textures. And inside, it's going to feel pretty spacious in terms of the roof space. Yeah, this is cool. I think you could be... Oh, I don't know what I actually just broke there. Was it that? Yeah, it might be that. Nice. I think it definitely helps having a little bit of this tall reach and stuff here. Cool. Okay. This is more just like framework in here. Where's the more shallow one? I suppose I want it to all lean towards the tree, right? Excuse me. Cool. It's looking all right. Looking all right. Not looking bad. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Yeah. We've not used the creative tools as much as I'd thought. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's do like a sort of a gentle 2x2 here. Yeah, like that. It's sort of like cascading this way slowly but surely. Cool. Maybe I need to just try copy pasting this across a few ways and then see how it looks. Where is it? Oops. So we want select selection tool even. So we want selection tool and we want the paste tool. Okay, so oh. What? Oh gosh. Go up by 1, maybe even by 2. Yeah, we'll do that. So copy the paste tool down. Cool. I think maybe what we could do is we can tighten this up. So actually I think maybe this here needs to go to... Oops. That's not what I'm going for. Bring it out this way by 1. Down by 1. Yeah, there we go. And then what was the move tool again? It was E, wasn't it? Yeah. Punch you into there maybe. What is it again to confirm it? Oh, right click. Let's see if we can help this in here a little bit. Now jumping on. I will come on now, dude. I think some people have been wanting to see how the voice mod works, so I ought to give the people what they ask for. Where's the other little roof? Yeah, there we go. It's getting some shape now. Oh, I didn't think about doing that. Oh, it gives it like that proper like treetop kind of feel. That's brilliant. It's really starting to look how I imagined, or what I'm trying to achieve. Very cool. Suppose what I want to do now then is I want to do bush, just lots of bush over the top of this. I suppose. What bush can you actually place down? Maybe this kind? Or is it more so, oh, was it this has to be grass? Is that what it was? Grass. Oh, I like using the moss there as like an edge decor. We can replace what we want here. Probably don't even need that big, do we? We just need bush. I mean, what doesn't help still is these not being quite the right vibe, but it's fine. Maybe some berry bushes. Yeah, we can do berry bushes for sure. Get a little bit of variety in there. I mean, maybe some slight elevation would be good here. Like even if it's just... have a really sporadic shape, and then we can have some like little roof bits go into it. Very like the smaller ones. Then you put the berry bushes on top of it. Yeah, man. If anything, actually, this part now can retract in a bit. Yay. Looking cool. Gonna be a bugger to build in survival. Still not even really finished the full form of it, but still. I think it's definitely better to hide that that ramp, isn't it? Dope. Or might even work as well as some beams, some like birch beams maybe. Birch beam. Sort of scatter them about here. Nice. Thoughts, chat? Wonder if it's worth even trying to squeeze in like bushes there, maybe. How does it look from the inside as well? How does it feel to exist inside of? Let's figure out what I can and can't get rid of here. Oh, nope, needed that. Whoops. I don't even know what that was again now. Okay. I'm going to assume it was that. Yeah. Let me come a bit closer so you can see it better. We've not done the full perimeter of it yet, but generally we've got it going pretty well. Then we should have another route here. Where are the slabs? No, I haven't got back testing prox chat. I am locked in as well. Also, it's just quite nice. Feeling as though I'm getting somewhere with a build for once in my life. Cool. I think maybe then if we go... Nearly done with this. Doesn't look too cramped at the moment, but the workbench just might change the feel. But I mean, there's no reason we can't have some form of basement, right? Trying to make sure this feels like it has like potential to grow, or I don't know. I guess I don't know what the terminology I'm trying to think of here is. Yeah, so it's not 100% done, but we've got a decent chunk of this finished. Let me fill this roof in with this. Then we'll have somewhat of a shape down, and then we can texture and tighten up the rest later on. We can do it another time. Already it's looking like enough, isn't it? And just because it'll bug me if I don't do it right this second is I want to do these. Not even set on these at the minute, but I think they do bring everything together nicely. Cool. There's a bit of a 360 of it. A lot more texturing to do on this side. We can definitely introduce some more bushes as well in more and generally around it. I suppose like the front profile is the main thing we're looking at. And when you go inside of here, we can obviously bring up some of this turf and see how it feels afterwards. We can even like slope the floor in as well, so that you like step down into it somewhat. I think that'd be pretty cool. Because then the roof won't feel quite as imposing. But we'll find a nice way of stylizing this on the inside, like on the interior. A lot of this doesn't actually need to be here in its current form. Yeah, look how much like headspace you get back immediately. I mean, this will all be fine-tuning later on. Oops. God, once I start something like this, I really struggle to stop. I really struggle to stop. Can you get like grass slabs? Half grass? Guess you can get like an oak half slab, I suppose. That could be a way of bringing the roof in. I think the only reason we had the grass there was just to allow us to put the plants there. Oops. I think we have lost some plants up here, actually. Hold on. Yep. Oh, it was grass, wasn't it? Whoops. Just wanted to get a little print screen. Close this door. F12. Lovely. All right. Should we jump on the server quick? We're going to go test out the voice mod. Where is it? I've got to remember the login. I've got to remember the password. No matter how many times I log into this, I keep forgetting. Okay, it's that. We won't even be on here for very long, chat, I'll be real. I just want to go on and just check that it works with Caesar. If he's even on at the minute. Have a look. Yeah, he is. Where's Caesar at then? Oh gosh, where does he live? Oh, he's actually really close. Okay, cool. All right, let's go test this bad boy. Ready, connect to Hytale server. So if I close that, I have to wait about 10 seconds, then reopen it. And I think it should just automatically spring to life. Give it a few more seconds. I'm pretty sure the mod that Sausage would have been using was called iSpy, EYESPY. It's a mod that basically like tells you in like the top left corner what you're currently looking at. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Voice mod appears to be active. Where's Caesar at? There he is. So that thing we were just building then, chat, is going to appear here eventually. Look at the shapes there compared to what I've ended up with. I mean, granted, it took me literally hours, but I'm happy with it. Where's my sword? I've got no defenses. Let me find my copper sword. Oh, actually, let me just quickly bag these crops. Oh, yeah, let me do that thing. So, is it right-click? Yeah, I thought it was a bug. Maybe they've literally just patched it now then. Because you can't seem to do that anymore.
Hello, Draco.
Hello, you.
Oh, God, it works so well.
Dude, it's like immediately in.
Yeah, perfectly faded in as I came in. Is this
Yay.
your base of operations? Is this where it's going to happen?
This is where it's going to be. I mean, this looks nothing like what I was building in single player now, but it'll get there.
No, it's It's very cool. Is it going to be what you were working on in the creative thing?
Yeah. So this
Nice,
is. I basically just took a print screen of this earlier on, so I had the same sort of like foot position on and everything. What I might even ask, just for like quality of life, is I might even just ask the devs if like, hey, if I gather all the materials, will you then just paste the prefab for me?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, surely, right? Because otherwise doing it, I wasn't sure if there was the kind of schematic thing where you can have like the ghost version of it.
No, I don't think
in.
we've got like a light Matica just yet.
Yeah.
Although
yeah.
there is somebody who's they've done it so you can bring light. Actually, no, I guess there is. But I guess that's more so Minecraft light Maticas. I don't know whether they've got it working for Hytale layouts.
Oh yeah, because you can import the schematics. Yeah.
You can import like Minecraft stuff in, which is good.
Yeah, and then just like replace the blocks as well, which is like really handy.
Yeah, that's it. It just the UI is just like, right. So what do you want to be a dirt block in this game? And you're like, well, obviously a bloody dirt block. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
I need to come and like steal someone's crops. Who's closest? It's like green's closest. I literally just need a bit more life essence.
Oh yeah, I was talking to him about it because he was saying he's kind of like figured out how important it was. And I was saying, yeah, on my solo world, I've got like 300. He was like, oh man, I've got 3,000. So I don't think he'll mind you stealing some.
That's it. Somebody said that some of his crops were eternal, so it won't actually affect him all that much if I nab those ones. I just need enough because I can upgrade my bench because I'm going to need a lot of birch wood for that build that I'm doing.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Where are his eternal ones? These look eternal because they're glowing and twinkling. You're eternal. Who else here is eternal? In fact, I think all of them are.
Yeah, I think there's... Yeah, I think he's
this might just be an eternal
making all the... Yeah, I think so. I think it would be nice if when you hovered over it to interact that it said eternal maybe.
Yeah, that would be good.
I think the particles sometimes just kind of go in and out, so it's not...
I think it doesn't want to do too many particles in the same like small radius.
Yeah.
Right, let me see if I can upgrade my bench. If I can get a load of birch trees planted, this is going to work wonders for me.
Are there any rules on like claiming a place to build or?
Don't think so. No. So you've got so we've got greens there. We've got, I think it's Jack is in front of me just there. I think that's Timmy off to the left over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I think it's where we're stood right this second. As you go west, even. I think you've got kind of like Skid, Impulse, and Scar in that little trio of buildings you can see.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
And then Gem is, if you go north of here, through that kind of like cedarwood biome, and then just before you get to the ice, she's got like a house just there.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
What would be cool on like voice mods in the future is if the mouth moved when somebody spoke.
Imagine.
That would be so sick.
I think, to be fair, like the animation stuff is there, right? You could probably find a way of like linking it up.
I don't know. Is it like can the mouth be animated on a player model?
I think I was looking at some of like the expression files when I was working on that little animation.
Yeah.
I know that definitely offers like a lot of the mob. I'm not 100% on players.
There we go. Tier 3, baby. And buy 10 carrots. Get those bad boys rocking and rolling. I'm just going to try and get that bench up as quick as possible, I think.
Yeah. I'm kind of tempted to build on the mountain just behind Jimmy. I don't know if that's too close, though.
I reckon you're fine. He's not going to go on that landscape, is he?
No, true.
I think he'll be fine with that.
It's going to be nice to just look down on him, you know? It's going to be lovely. Cool.
Wait, what? Oh, it's tier bench 3 to get a bloody birch saplings. Oh, man, come on.
Wait, really?
I'm going to have to run down here to get bloody water for the crops. Jesus.
Oh, beach saplings, the first one you get.
Oh, yeah. It's you take the mouth animation does happen when you take damage. Let me punch you. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, it does. Oh my god, yeah. So we totally. Oh, for sure. When they add
yeah.
that in, they're for sure going to add mouth animations, and if they don't, somebody will mod that in.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be so clean though.
Because that's just like a
So nice.
trigger like thing, right? Like it's just.
Yeah, yeah. It literally would be.
I wonder if we can even look at that. Like, oh, I cannot because I'm on this server. I was going to see
Yeah.
whether I could actually look at the player asset. But I'll just do
Yeah.
that in a minute. Nice. Right, I'm going to water these crops
Alright.
and then bugger off.
All right, mate. I'm gonna go claim the mountain.
Get yourself settled. I'll see you soon.
All right. See you later, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice. Well, prox mod's working, chat. Lovely jubbly. Oh, these already seem to be all sorted and ready to go. So, cool. Oh, maybe that one actually. There you go. Cool. They're looking good. Okay. Excuse me. Gosh. I do not feel good. Honestly, I can't believe how many people stuck around today while I was doing that building. But we ended up with something pretty nice, didn't we, in the end? Then we got something decent. Ooh. 2 carrot. 2 carrot. So what I can do is in another stream, I could probably tidy up the build, get it into like a final state, and then I can get like material list and figure out what I'm gonna need, how many of each block. I'm hoping that's the thing. I'm hoping that you can like, because it tells you how many blocks you selected. I kind of hope it shows you a list of what you need, and then you could like, you know, obviously pull it all together and stuff. Did the workbench upgrades vanish if you move them, or was that patched? I don't know, actually. Should we check? So this is a tier 2. Let me just dump some stuff in here real quick. What else can I put in there? Life essence, cauliflower. That as well. Yeah, so if I go like that, and then put the bench back down. Oops. No, it looks as though it still downgrades. So you get the materials back from it, so that's fine. I don't hate that too much. I do wonder when these are going to grow into big trees, or is that just as big as they're going to go? Or is it because other trees are nearby that's blocking their growth? Like, what's the deal? Because all 3 of them haven't really budged. Not sure. I have a cooking bench here. I do. Or cooking pot even. Boop, boop, boop. All right, lovely. Thanks for watching, chat. Much appreciated. We will be back tomorrow. I think maybe tomorrow we'll work on doing some general caving and stuff to maybe get some better materials, because I think the sooner we have even just at least like iron or maybe even cobalt or something like that, or honestly thorium would be nice as well. Then we can pull together better tools, and then we can start doing the material grind for all of this, which will be good. It's an amount of in-game days for trees to grow. I assumed it was that, but I wasn't 100% sure. Let me have a quick look and see with the selector whether it does give you a list at all. Because it'd be cool if it does. We'll check this and then I'll bugger off. Hello, you. I'll do it on something safer to begin with. I'll just do it on this in case I break something. So I put this, and then if I put one of them, and a stair, and a grass block, right. So if I get the selector tool, bam. So, oh, okay. So that's your selection there. You do Shift C, copied 11 blocks. Is there a way to see the list? Nothing there. There's prefab save. Let's do prefab save test. Save selection as prefab with chat command. See paste tool legend for loading the prefab. Let's get the paste tool. Just curious whether it will list off anywhere what materials I have in this. Open prefab list. Oh no, wait. Open the prefab list, click a prefab to load it. Oh, okay, so that's what that's doing. I guess if I just search test. Oh. Maybe I need to try this again. Oh God, first person. So, what was it again? Flash, prefab, save, Martin's fab. Oh, the wrong number of required arguments. Okay, wait, hold on. So this is not what we were trying to do. Prefab, save, -- help. Oh, do you just do prefab, save? Oh, then it does it. Martin's fab. Include entities. Include empty blocks. Okay. There we go. And then when you then do this, Martin's fab. Is it in server maybe? There it is. Oh, it'd be cool if it told you a list of the materials though. That's what I was kind of hoping for. Home reset shifting, rotate prefab, shifting it. No, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, toggle texture of blocks. That's interesting. Cycle origin. Huh. Okay, cool. Then can you rotate that? Why is that already like a better tree trunk than the one that I was making? Fuck's sake. Look at that. That would look great for, or maybe not all of it, but generally not too bad. That's funny. Anyway, this is what we've ended up with today. I think it's got a vibe. So, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. Let's find somebody to raid. And then, yeah, hopefully I'm live tomorrow. Obviously, I don't feel very good today, but we've managed to get a stream done. So as long as we keep the energy chill, I can make it through. Who are we going to raid? Maybe let's check the Hytale category. Maybe I'll see a familiar face in there. Hytale, game. God, are we like the 5th most watched person playing Hytale right now? Jesus. It's pretty cool. Trying to see if there's any familiar faces. There's loads of VTubers playing it today. Let me check my following page. Maybe it doesn't have to be Hytale. Let's go and say hello to... Let's go say hello to Jamal. Because I was going to raid him the other week and then I ended up changing the raid last second. So let's go raid Jamal. Jamal is a lovely man that I met during the Hermit server tour event. We ended up playing each other at Gasket Ball, which was really fun. So he was Joe Hills' guest. I was obviously on there as Skizzleman's guest, and it was really cool. Thanks for watching. Thank you for just chilling with the very relaxed vibes and probably the slightly painstaking building that I was doing, but the end result was very much worth it, wasn't it? I'll be back tomorrow. We'll keep on building, and then we'll go on the grind to go and find all those materials. And have a great night. Bye-bye.